Guanyin Bodhisattva.
Oh.
Damn.
What?
First hand.
Oh, here we go. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 122 of HunterxHunter, Pose and Name.
What could that be?
I
Pose,
really don't.
Poof. Gotta be Poof. That's all he does. But if you're excited for more episodes of HunterxHunter, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, along with the rest of the series up to this point and every other show we've watched, so make sure to check that out. All right, are we excited for episode 122 of HunterxHunter?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
This is maybe my second favorite arc ever after the Season 3 Attack on Titan arc.
I do really like this one.
I think it's the best written.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh, we're going back to the king fight, okay.
Perfect. I thought we were going to have to wait for this one.
I mean, we have been.
True.
Last we left this like 10 episodes ago.
Oh my god, really?
It's probably been
It's
like
flying by.
Like 6 maybe. I was wondering when that was going to go away. Just when it got to the desired
To burn
destination.
out.
What a cool ability
Oh, wow.
that the other guy can just... Zeno can just... Or not Zeno. Yeah, Zeno can just summon a dragon that takes you to a certain location.
Amazing.
Okay, here we go. Low budget land. Same thing they do in Dragon Ball.
We just want to blow a bunch of shit up.
Easily animated and drawn.
Which means that we won't need to restrain ourselves.
Wow. Holy shit.
Why do you and I have to fight?
Huh?
You have absolutely no chance of defeating me. There is no need for us to hasten your inevitable death.
Saying I can't win is pretty presumptuous of you. I can tell that you don't know squat about me.
Ew.
If you judge a book by its cover, don't be surprised if you get burned.
You've got it wrong. You don't seem like some ordinary man who can't read the state of the battle. I was born for one reason, and that is to rule this world. Originally, you pathetic humans were no more than livestock to me. But I've changed my mind. I have since determined that there are a few humans that are worth keeping alive. Like that girl, for example. You are worthy as well. I can sense it. If you will back down this instant, then I will consider sparing you.
Okay. He's really grown
You're
and
saying
like...
you would spare me and not the others? Is that right?
Damn. That's not gonna happen.
Wow.
Given
Yeah,
my
not a
unique
chance.
Position, I simply can't accept that offer.
I'm honestly taking Netero.
Deep within the palace.
Yeah?
Wisdom is more
exchange for
important
his
than raw
agreement to
power.
Stay still for the moment. Poof was pressing Pito to explain exactly what had happened.
Gone. Oh my god. Just building up his rage here.
Pito complied with Poof's request, telling him what happened after the attack, and all that had transpired since they had separated. Pito made it a point to include several details that Gon did not know, to ensure that Gon's attention would be focused on the explanation. But Pito, unable to describe the events accurately, chose not to mention how the king had held Komugi, not knowing how to capture the scene in words.
Interesting. That's pretty critical, though.
Yeah.
That's what made Pito change. but
There
they
was
just
no
can't even
significant
describe it.
change in Gone.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
However, when Gone's eyes wavered briefly, Pito knew the plan had been a success.
Plan?
The king. He left with the enemy of his own volition.
Wait.
What are we missing? So Pito's trying to communicate something to Poof without letting Gon know. And for some reason, Gon reacting to part of the story let them know that it was successful?
No, in my opinion. I think Poof was thinking that, and Pito was instead trying to maybe make Gon view Pito as more of a person, like maybe trying to get Gon to get out of this mindset slightly, and the eye movement, like somehow in Pito describing this, elicited some change in Gon. I think they're looking for Gon to change in some way. The eye change makes me think it's maybe he's becoming less agitated somehow, but
I mean, people's eyes move for so many different reasons. How do they know with certainty that eye movement was because of what they thought it was?
Because I would say that is true what you're saying, but going from unchanged to any movement is different than any eye movement, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's more what they're noticing is some change happened.
There was no significant change in Gone. However, when Gone's eyes wavered briefly, Pito knew the plan had been a success.
They're trying to disarm Gon, maybe.
The king. He left with the enemy of his own volition. By that doorway. There's no need for us to go after him.
I understand. He went south. Thank you for telling me. A fine play, Pito.
How?
Then we should stay here and await his return. We must be patient.
Gonna start doing that same power.
Ugh.
Where he can just send out little guys.
To maintain only my outward appearance, I only need 1/7 of my flying segments. The other segments will go.
So 6/7 are out?
To the king!
Oh no.
Crap.
Well, what was Pito's plan? Was that the plan? I guess.
You will fight knowing that you cannot win? I don't understand. Are you fighting me for all of humanity? If so, then you should know that my actions are entirely for their benefit. For example, in human society, lands are split by borders marking their territory. On the right side of the border, children may starve to death, while on the left, idle dregs who do nothing
Okay, he's
have everything
being
they
real.
need.
This is good.
Yes.
It's absolute madness. I shall crush that madness and create a fair world where the concept of inequality will be completely forgotten for all time. I don't deny that I'll start by using power and terror to accomplish my objective,
Well,
but only when absolutely necessary and only to bring about order.
Thank you, Canute.
I was
You
about to
see,
say, like,
I have learned what true
These
power
shows
is
really
meant to be used for.
synced up.
To protect the weak who deserve to live.
yeah. Okay, Thorpe.
Okay.
Purpose. Power shouldn't be used to torment the defeated.
Okay, this is. But is it a
A
play?
new leaf?
I think this is in
Or-
line with what he's been changing to.
Yeah.
This is quite the situation.
I will not fight with you now. I left the palace so we could have a discussion.
I will remind you that when the bug was in Netero's room, he did not move it, he did not attack it, he let it stay on the wall.
He just let it be.
We need to have a free and uninhibited conversation.
Well, he's beginning to waver.
Come closer.
Wavering between ant and human. Yet it seems he hasn't yet realized that those two sides are totally incompatible. And as of now, neither one is dominant.
He's in flux.
Interesting.
He'll fall to one or the other. But either way, the outcome will remain the same.
But one has to win.
What's the
That's
outcome,
interesting.
though? How will the outcome remain the same?
We're counting on you. You have only one mission to carry out. The immediate execution of all of these dangerous creatures.
There have already been many casualties. We will proceed using any means necessary. Will that be acceptable to you?
Well, don't ask me. We wouldn't dream of telling the experts how to proceed.
The bug.
Yeah, and
All
he's
we
this is what he did.
desire now
Yeah,
is for those
get it out of
dangerous
here.
creatures to be eradicated as swiftly and humanely as possible.
Yes,
he
of
left
course,
it.
I understand. So their goal is to eradicate the
And you read
ants,
heart on the
leaving
wall.
The Hunter
Yes.
Association to take the blame. I get it. I'm going to need to make this fast
He's gonna do it.
before my heart is swayed. Look, King. We've all got problems, you know.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
He's doing the, like, infinite speed punch.
Yeah.
This is such a cool ability and way it's
I
like,
love the way it's
projected.
animated.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like it's hard to show superpowers.
Yeah. Especially speed.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so it's just faster than normal, but like this is sick.
Oh my god, is he putting everything he has into this? Just one punch? Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh.
What am I looking at?
Is that
A bomb?
tree? No, it's like a construct.
I'm not even gonna guess.
Oh.
Damn.
What the? Oh my god. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, did he get him? His tail is on one side.
At least got the tail, maybe. If he severs the tail, that's the only thing he's been attacking with the king we've seen thus far. And his arm recently reattached. Okay, 100 Guanyin Bodhisattva, I think he called it.
Damn, okay.
I probably butchered that, but like, my god, that is
That's
so
crazy.
cool.
No, that
Just
was awesome.
like a concentration of his powers. We saw his power when he was just punching at Pito. Like, this seems to be the height of his power.
The like maximum output. My goodness.
Maybe it'll work.
Hopefully. It would be weird for the king to die so far away from everyone else, though.
Yeah, I've been wondering what the deal with these trees is.
Yeah, right?
Is that?
I can't sense anyone else fighting here. Does that mean that I'm the only one left?
Yuppie!
Huh? Poof! You've changed a lot since the last time I saw you.
I suppose I could say the same thing about you. I had to be careful and escape from there without alerting the enemy. If I moved all my particles at once, it would have been suspicious, so I moved slowly. I'm sure you're rushed, but could you spare a moment? I need to tell you what's been happening.
Okay, well now they're all going to be up to date.
Okay.
I suppose I've got a minute. Guess everyone does have their reasons.
You sound so grown up.
He did grow.
And there you have it. I hope Pito's change will benefit the king. But I can't be sure. I have no conclusive proof one way or the other.
Based on his own experiences, Yuppie could understand Pito's behavior.
Yuppie.
Huh?
So tell me, what do you think we should do now?
Whoa.
He was being tested. This
The
tactic
first time
made
he's
it quite
looked for
clear to
input.
Yuppie that Poof was afraid, unnerved by the subtle changes that both Pito and Yuppie had only recently undergone.
He's like, my calculations are changing because you guys are.
Dumb question.
Do you think he's freaked out that he hasn't changed?
I think he just can't predict them as well when he doesn't know them. A dumb question.
Oh.
There's no time to waste.
So the horse
must
body
go to
has
the
wings
king.
and so does he.
Yeah, hold on one sec. I do need to hear the question he asked. I think I missed the precise question, and then I'll forward again.
So tell me, what do you think we should do now?
It was just, what do you think we should do now?
Yeah.
Okay. And he says, doesn't matter, let's just go. After the king. And you said what about the wings?
Oh, like he has wings, like from his
no
human
time
body
to
and the
waste.
horse body. I've never seen
we must
that.
go to the king.
It's like those quad rotor.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all there
exactly.
is to it. Am I right?
His response was sincere.
Indeed you are.
Only one thing concerned him at the moment, and that was leaving as quickly as possible. Because the fear that gripped Poof had taken hold of Yuppie as well.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
That is
lot.
quite the
I think-
weapon.
okay, if we can take the tail off the king, that is a significant help.
That also, like, makes him fully
Oh,
humanoid.
he still has it.
Okay, well,
But he's bleeding.
yeah.
I'm sure that was a direct hit. He's a tough one.
A very good
Okay,
attack.
so he's fine.
I wasn't expecting it. Are you satisfied?
Whoa. Okay, Thorfinn.
You've
He
99
still
left.
wants me to sit with him?
I will not repeat myself.
He's putting his life on the line like
Oh
Komaki.
my god, yeah. God, he's learned a lot from
Oh,
her.
he's gonna do it again.
Going again, okay.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Sure.
Like, but I do like the king. Like,
No, his character is
but the
fascinating.
conflict, like, if he chooses to go towards the outside and becomes a dictator, like, then we're screwed,
Mm-hmm.
you know? It's a very tough decision, but I think Netero might be ultimately right.
I cannot back down any longer.
Oh. Oh no.
Are you really
What?
so eager to die?
His face.
Okay. Yikes.
From the king's perspective, the wrath that was unleashed was unimpressive, seemingly no stronger than that of a child throwing a tantrum.
Wow.
But the king's full power was violent enough to make Netero jump back more than twice his usual distance. Netero couldn't help but feel insulted by this turn of events, and by the fact that his determination, strong as it was, could be brushed off so easily.
Yeah.
Wake up. Can't you see words are all that you and I will exchange here? You should save your energy.
He's like, I'm not gonna attack you back.
Damn newborn brat.
That's funny. That's the funny thing too. He's like 3
Hey,
weeks
you've
old.
been here a
I
week.
wouldn't have to do this.
Okay.
Wait. Exchanging words? Hey, King. Would you like to know your name?
Oh, he was there when he was born.
No way.
How is it that you have come into possession of my name?
This could sway him, maybe.
Simple, really. My subordinates were present at your mother's deathbed.
Oh yeah, he wasn't present, but they were.
She uttered your name with her dying breath.
He did not care for his mom. Do you think he would now?
That's interesting, because if he does, that would be like the best way to show how much he's changed.
Yeah.
Are you interested in fighting me now?
He's saying fight me and then I'll talk.
If you can force me to admit defeat, I'll tell you your name.
Why?
Why do you want
Why would
that?
you want that? Just keep attacking him.
But without killing you?
He just wants a taste
So
of his
I'll
power,
be
I think.
playing without a rook and bishop.
No. Oh god. I thought he would treat it like a game. Also, I have a fear that he took Komugi's Nen power because he can do that, and now he has great battle tactician ability.
Oh, interesting.
Because maybe when he held her. Whoa. Is he copying?
What am I looking at?
Is he?
Okay.
That looked a little like his
Fine,
technique,
then.
though.
I'll checkmate you shortly.
Like the fading arms looked like his. Maybe that was just to show how fast he was. Whoa. Don't leave us.
The real battle between Netero
Come
and the
on.
King has begun.
Okay, so
They're killing me. Do they know that they're
has
killing
it begun? Because it's not.
Because I don't know, actually. I wouldn't know.
Oh, and that's where we're left for that episode.
The door to the warehouse area is open. Why?
Don't move!
Oh god.
Oh, come on.
The suspicious dog guy with the rockets.
Well then.
I mean, I loved what they were talking about, but like, they really got us so hyped in those last 10 seconds.
And just rips it away.
Just ripped it away.
All right, perfect.
So,
well,
I'm hoping the king was doing two, like, basically, like, example strikes to see how strong, so we can measure.
Yeah.
And, because, like, maybe, I don't know, like, he was almost budgeting. Like, because there's a thing you do at the beginning of, like, a sword fight, where you kind of, like, push your swords against each other to, like, test the strength of the other person before you officially start. That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
But ransoming his name, if he beats your ass, is like, okay.
So lose. Perfect. Yeah, like, what do you get out of that? That's crazy.
And my thought is maybe he thinks, well, maybe it's checkmate because if he even beats me and it's about to kill me, if I give him his name, maybe that'll push him towards humanity because I honored our deal. Like, you know, like maybe he's thinking it's a win-win because of that.
I mean, he has a lot more on the line than I do, but I wouldn't go about it that way.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for episodes of Hunter x Hunter every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to the Patreon in their extended full-length form, so make sure to check that out. Link in the description below. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1, Day asks, the king points out some sound reasonings to create a sort of utopia world of equality where power is to protect the weak and not to torment and flaunt. Given how new to the world he is, he wants a conversation with Netero and never even wanted to fight. Netero acknowledges this, but he still attacks to kill. Is this the right decision? Do you think he should have given the king a chance, or even just a conversation?
I mean, we saw that Netero is essentially just following orders. Not that that's ever an acceptable justification for doing something, but point being, he's not the one in charge of deciding how humanity is going to interact with these ants. But I think if he were, he absolutely would have an obligation to sit down and have a discussion with them, especially because they're so powerful. It seems like it's maybe either going to be the ants ruling or the ants coexisting.
Yeah, I think he made the right decision because the king could, like I said, like switch, like this whole utopia idea, like you could either do it the right way where the weak have a place to live, or you like kind of could change your mind all of a sudden and become more of an ant. Like I think that's what what Netero's getting at is he's in flux, and in this state you can't really reason with him because then go the other way and be like, okay, now that I am free and I know y'all's powers, I'm gonna just take over the world, you know?
He's very unpredictable. That's true.
Yeah. You can't predict somebody who's just like
just got here yesterday.
Changing for the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go to our second question. Question 2. Day asks, do you think ants and humans can coexist despite what Netero believes, or do you think he's right?
I mean, with how fast the ants are changing, I feel like it's irresponsible to write off what could be if they continue to become more human-like.
I think that, like, the idea, like, what is the idea of, like, is a Calgo going to be allowed to live? Meliorum, are they going to be allowed to live after this? Or is it like...
Like, they should be.
Yeah.
They've been fighting for people.
Yeah, and what's interesting to me is that the queen was capable of giving birth to all these creatures. Queen is gone, so presumably they couldn't make stronger ants anymore. So I think they could coexist, but the issue is the king's existence and the lieutenant's existence. They are so strong that they're a huge threat, but like... So is Netero in a way.
Like there are hunters who, like, I feel like it maybe would be different in in our human world if we randomly got like ants with powers that were human-like, but like they already exist in a world where
like Hisoka exists.
Exactly. You pass a random person on the street and they like have these crazy abilities that are, I feel like it's not that big of a leap for them to coexist with the ants.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll maybe find a way. I think the king... in his idea, okay, it's interesting because part of me thought that the king was going to go the direction of like, I'm going to go just play chess, play Gungi, like that's all I want to do. But in reality, he is still wanting to conquer the world. So, but like he'll have to in order to destroy the system, people are going to die. Like it's the Canute principle in a sense. But
yeah,
and I could see but can you see the king being as reasonable as Canute?
No, but maybe give him 2 months. Like,
give him
60 days. No, exactly.
Maybe. But here's the other thing. What if he eventually gets good enough to beat Komugi at Gungi? Like, well,
then maybe he just swings the entire other direction. Is like, actually, I changed my mind again.
Like, I actually
wipe
just
out
needed
everyone.
more than like 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's hard to tell.
So my answer is maybe. But let's go to our final question. Final question. SWAT Cat Saber asks, okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What do you think of Netero's Nen ability? That was
crazy. I did think it was gonna do a little bit more to the king. It didn't seem like it did literally anything twice in a row, which was a little underwhelming.
But that was singular strikes, and he did draw blood. Like, he's the first person to ever deal damage to the king. Like, he did make him bleed, and he said he was going to attack, and I think potentially, like I said, those weren't his full attack. Like, that next thing he was about to do seemed to be stronger. I think this was more him testing the waters, and honestly, I'm thinking,
I hope so.
Maybe he has basically an ability that will kill him if he uses it, and he's realizing, yeah, I do have to burn it all. Like,
interesting.
Because I don't see Netero walking out of this. I think it's either they both die or Netero dies.
Yeah, I think the king's the only one who's going to come away from this.
If he does, do you want the king to live? He's very interesting.
He's such a fascinating character, and I just feel like for the plot, I know how this, the result has to be the king survives it and Netero doesn't, but I don't know how that's going to happen.
Maybe not. I mean, we've never predicted the show accurately.
A fair point.
But that's where we're left for that episode of HunterxHunter. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 123?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.